Oh yeah, man, we ready. We getting ready for y'all right here, right now.
From grills to the gridiron, the start of the Ravens' regular season is months away, but you wouldn't know that at the Under Armour Performance Center.
From draft night until now, there's been nothing but excitement, both among the players and fans.
It's a new era for the Baltimore Ravens, one filled with the arrival of some veteran players and some new faces to Owings Mills. But the mindset among players and fans, well, that has not changed.
Lamar, Odell, Zay Flowers. Just like to see the team go to the Super Bowl this year.
Win a Super Bowl. That's the same mindset I got. That's the same mindset I had on draft night when they drafted me. And then we got old, so it's like definitely go get one.
This morning, we're coming to you from Ravens training camp, what the team has planned to get the flock fired up this season. Hello everyone, I'm Jason Newton and welcome to this edition of 11 TV Hill. We are joining you from the Under Armour Performance Center, and it's hard to believe after dealing with a red hot summer and the hot Orioles, now we transition to football and the Baltimore Ravens. And as they have been with every year in the Lamar Jackson era, fans are expecting big things from the Baltimore Ravens, and those expectations aren't unwarranted.
Foremost, getting the most out of each other, staying healthy, and playing to our standard and not getting complacent, because it's easy to be paper champs, but what really matters is what you do between those lines, and what are we going to do, starting today when meetings officially kick off, and just our mental intensity, our attention to detail. And I think if we abide by those things and do what we have to do, I think the sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit. That's the attitude Ravens players are coming into training camp already in mind, and it's not hard to see why.
I'm really excited for the OBJ era, so I think that combo can be really special.
My role is, obviously I want to make plays, don't get me wrong. I want to score touchdowns, I want to dance, I want to have fun, but definitely to help the younger guys mentally, physically, spiritually, however I can. And I embrace that role and that opportunity.
Veteran receiver Odell Beckham Jr. is settling into his role with the Ravens. His signing was one of the big preseason headlines.
It seems to me that Odell has a good plan, and I see him working himself on a schedule to be ready to start the season. I think you saw that today. It's interesting you noticed that, because that's exactly what I saw too.
And OBJ is not the only new face in Owings Mills this season.
Win a Super Bowl. That's the same mindset I got. That's the same mindset I had on draft night when they drafted me. And then we got old, so it's definitely go get one.
This week, fans got to see Ravens rookie Zay Flowers in action. The Ravens selected Flowers with the 22nd pick in the April NFL Draft. And not only does Flowers seem to already have a rhythm with quarterback Lamar Jackson, he also got a Jackson-approved nickname.
Zay, his new name is Joystick, because how he be moving out there so swift and making stuff happen. His new name is Joystick. We're going to call him Joystick, not Zay.
This will also be Todd Monken's first year as offensive coordinator. The former Georgia Bulldog coach took over for Greg Roman, who the Ravens parted ways with after 4 seasons.
That's pretty much what Coach Todd got us doing right now. If we see it, we make the audible. If we right, if we wrong, we're gonna talk about it after the play. We're gonna talk about it in the meeting room. But most likely, I feel like how he's coaching us, we're gonna be right 9 times out of 10.
Only time will tell if this team is Super Bowl bound, but already the takeaways from training camp have Ravens fans hyped for September.